On the first 6 months of the campaign, 70% or 1.2 million drug personalities have surrendered. This is one reason why, despite the criticisms on the government's war on drugs campaign, the Philippine National Police believes that they are on track in fighting illegal drugs.
Para magbago. A necessity element for the change that we've been looking for.
I think this is the change that the President has promised during his campaign, no? And I think he's making good of his promise. With regards to his war on drugs, he's really serious on this. No?
Iginit pa ng Pangulo na walang makapipigil sa kanya kahit paan niya si US President Donald Trump.
The objective was to continue with the program, but the campaign to be more transparent, our personnel more accountable and less bloody. Yan po yung atin pong tiningnan.
Sa war on drugs, ang pinaka-importante sa pamilyang Pilipino, ang seguridad o ang safety ng kanilang pamilya. Drugs account for 40 to 60% ng crime sa ating bansa. 40 to 60% ng krimen sa atin ay drug-related. At ang problema, pasama ng pasama.
The Philippines had several forms of martial arts and combat sports, including boxing,
Describe the first couple of rounds as shock and
panantukan, grappling, dumog, foot fighting, sikaran, and weapon-based arts, kali and eskrima. Before the Americans entered the Philippines around 1898, the Filipinos would settle their differences with duels using swords. In the 1930s, in an effort to make it more humane, the duels became full-contact bouts where the combatants used rattan sticks, packed and historic years yet. Mixed martial arts, or MMA, has risen as the fastest growing sports over the past 3 years. The period has become marked by title fights, territorial expansion, and rising stars such as Brandon Vera and Edward Folayang, with many more rising stars to come. Some notable milestones of Filipino MMA. The Philippines' first heavyweight world champion, Brandon Vera, Filipino-American MMA icon. Brandon Vera brought the sports to the greater consciousness of the Filipino public when he entered combat sports stardom in 2005-2006. The local attention he rallied for the sports was so immense that his Philippine debut that took place almost a decade after for One Championship 25, Warrior's Way. The most memorable moment of that night was when Vera clutched his championship belt, smiled at the camera, and slowly delivered these words in a sweet tone for emphasis.
I love you guys. I cannot wait to be back. You have a heavyweight world champion.
Filipino MMA fans will never forget that night. UGB MMA, Underground Battle Mixed Martial Arts, holds over 30 successful and exciting events over 2014-2017. The UFC held its first ever event in Manila, April 2015. Edward Fulayan headlined the most watched MMA show in Philippine history. TV ratings showed that 1 in 4 Filipinos watching TV were watching this historic record-breaking show.
He was on display here tonight as Edward Fulayan retains the world title.
Great performance from Fulayan. Everything gave it his best shot, but he was up against the man at the...
Renato Dilag, age 20 years old, birthplace, Bangaklan, Kalibo. Madami po ako dating hilig, breakdance, hip-hop, rapping, tapos tambay. 2005, pumasok kami ng Muay Thai Association Philippines. First, marijuana. Second, injection bag. Third, items and pusher. Meron po silang pag-asa. Dahil hindi naman po lahat ng tao nagiging masama. Meron naman po bandang uli, nagsisisi sila sa ginawa nilang kasalanan.
Alright, since mixed martial arts is the fastest growing sport in the world today, we find it very useful for the government to adapt this kind of program para po magkaroon po ma-divert, no? Yung mga tao, lalong-lalo na po yung mga kabataan na naliligaw po ng landas. If this happens at masuportahan po ito ng gobyerno, malaking bagay po ito. Kasi why? Sa dagsa po ng mixed martial arts po ngayon sa mundo, and meron na rin po tayong mga local fighters na nasa UFC, like sila Janel Lauza, CJ De Tomas, Rolando Gabriel D. Yan po ang nagsisilbing mga inspirasyon po ngayon for our young and upcoming fighters to be able to join them doon po sa mga ligang yon, kasi yun po ang pinaka-ultimate. UFC being the #1 MMA fight league in the world. Yan po ang target po ng lahat ngayon. So, I would suggest po sana napakalaking bagay po kung if the government would put in the effort and the funding for a program for a unique kind of rehabilitation para po sa mga kabataan na sila po ay mabigyan ng proper training, which is mixed martial arts. Marami po tayong talents who are really and readily available in the country who can do that. Once na nabigyan po ang fighters ng ganyang opportunity, sigurado po na marami po tayong makikita at mabibuild up at matutulungan ng mga kabataan in such a way na mixed martial arts would be the vehicle para po mapabago ang buhay nila at ma-achieve po nila ang kanilang